so much awesomeness. I love having a winch now. Super excited.
What's up, everybody?
What the hell?
We're back here again with another good old video on my Ford Ranger.
What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? We have a great video for you today. So as per my couple last videos, you've seen me do the front move bumper and the rear move bumper
On my Ford.
on his stupid Ford.
Ranger.
It's a Chevy Duramax. Don't listen to him, he's an idiot.
Ford Ranger.
Okay.
6500.
Shut up. We have a nice new product for the good old Dirty Max to help with finishing up my freaking beautiful storm truck, my recovery storm truck. As you guys know, I do storm work for John Dock from time to time, and I decided to build the truck into a storm truck. And it's going pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's going pretty good. The bumpers are on. We have a few other little lights to put on the truck that we need to have on the truck. But there's one very important thing that we've been waiting for. And it didn't take you long to get here. It took about 3 days to get here. Amazing company, guys. Open her up, buddy.
Ford Ranger. It's Power Stroke.
Shut up.
Power Stroke.
There we go, guys. Look at this shit. We have a 13,000 pound open road. I think it's open road 4x4, open road 4-wheel drive or something like that. I'll have a link in the description below for everybody. A 13,000 pound synthetic rope winch for the front move bumper, guys. And on top of that, it has a remote control. This is freaking amazing. A remote control. Plus it has a handheld as well that plugs into this little guy right there. Right there. But we're not gonna be messing with that because we like the remote control. You know what I mean? The remote control is the way to go. It comes with a nice forged hook. We're probably gonna swap that out for a different hook later on down the line. Nuts and bolts and all that stuff, and your Fairlay. I think this is called a Fairlay, but it comes with a nice Fairlay for the front and a negative cable for your battery. You have your positive cable for your battery, and then all these other cables right here get hooked up to the winch itself. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the truck around real quick. It's not gonna take long for us to install this, and we're gonna have some fun.
Should be able to yank some Chevys out of ditches.
Shut up. This is gonna be great, guys. I'm super duper excited that I have a 13,000 pound winch. This is their Panther 2, I think. If I remember correctly, this is their Panther 2 winch. And like I said, 13,000 pounds. It'll do, it's 95 feet of rope. So 95 feet of synthetic rope on this sucker. And the remote goes up to 50 feet. Supposedly up to 50 feet you can use the remote. That way you're safe away from whatever you're yanking the truck out of, or yanking somebody else out of, or yanking a tree out of the way. And if it snaps, you won't get hurt. I'm gonna state right now, one of the reasons why I wanted to go with the synthetic rope over a steel rope, and I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna have different opinions on this. The synthetic rope doesn't hold any energy. So if that synthetic rope breaks, it's not gonna cut somebody in half. Steel rope, you know, that you're right, steel cables are good, but I like these ideas better. I like my legs, I like my head, I like my body. I don't want to get killed by a steel cable breaking and literally murdering me. That would be just shitty. So we're going to turn this thing around and we're going to start installing it. It's pretty simple to install. If you have winch mount, you know, it's not a hard deal, guys. So let's turn it around and make her happen. All right, guys, I know it's a little dark, but bear with me, please. I have some lights out in the shop. So I got finished hooking this thing up. It did not take long at all. Got the Fairlay in, got the mount, got the winch mounted. Now keep in mind, guys, I actually had to clock this piece right here, and there's plenty of videos on how to clock your winch to be able to have my handle right here in this hole, so it's easily accessible. If I would have left it the way it was, it would have been hitting the transmission lines over there, and that just would have been bad altogether. Every application is going to be different. I'm not going to bullshit you here. I had to modify a few things to make this work, to get this to operate properly, or to fit properly. One of them was my control box. Believe it or not, my control box is only held on with one bolt for each bracket. And that's because the box was actually hitting this piece of the frame right here with the way my mount is positioned for the winch, which is no big deal. It is what it is. This is how I wanted it, and stuff. This is how I wanted it positioned on the move bumper, as you guys can see here. I wanted it flat up against it, so I had to modify some things to make it work. After doing some modifications, everything went together just fine. You know, everything's color coded right here, obviously. Your yellow to yellow, your black to black, you know, all that stuff. Red to red. This little thin wire here goes right there. And then the big black wire goes up along with the other big red wire that's under there, goes up into your engine bay and your power and your ground right there. Pretty simple to install, not crazy difficult. Like I said, each application is definitely gonna be unique to its own user. So, you know, a guy with a Jeep might be able to install this a little bit differently than obviously me with this bumper. I had to make some modifications to make it work, and it works just fine. I just tested it. The remote works good. On the back of this box, you can't really see it, but it's down there. There's a little press button that will shut the entire machine down. I guess it basically kills power if you're not using the winch. I'm assuming it kills power if you're not using the winch. So when you don't use the winch, you have that button pressed in, and it won't allow the winch to work, I'm guessing. The other nice thing, I wish I didn't have to hold a flashlight while doing this, but it is dark in here, which sucks, is this handle it stays up on its own, and then it goes down on its own, which is nice. It's not like a turn dial where you have to make sure it's left or right or up or down or anything of that nature. The beauty of this is, like, you know, it's disengaged, and if you want to engage it, you just, boom, it just goes down. It's very, very simple. I actually like it a lot because of the simplicity of it. There's no guesswork on, is it engaged, is it not? If it doesn't turn, it's engaged. If it does turn, then it's disengaged. It's very, very simple. So we're going to show you the remote and how that all works. All depending on how the footage was from the other night. I'm going to put this in here, or maybe not put this in here, I don't know. Don't mind the wind noise. But the winch is completely hooked up, and it is in there. Look at that thing. I had to clock the this side for this handle, this release handle, to be where it needs to be. Clocking's pretty easy. And then, as you guys can see, my box is up here. I had to modify these brackets a little bit in order to get the box to where it needs to be comfortably without hitting the frame up here, because it was hitting up there. There's all my wires. I got to tie them up here as well. Right now they're just kind of dangling and hangling, but that's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Man, I need a freaking box here too. Leaking his ass off. I have to buy one of those now. So, but basically this is how this thing fits in here, guys. Get a better view here. That's how it fits in behind the move bumper. It fits very, very well. There's a few little things you have to modify in order for it to fit perfectly, but you know, for the most part it fits good, and everything clears. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the good old GTP. We're going to run this winch out a little bit, and we're going to show you how well it performs with a, you know, a 3,000 pound car. So we'll probably end up doing is we'll probably back the truck up and put the car here and tow the car towards it with Zach in it holding the brake, just to give you a little bit of a demonstration. This will obviously be getting used a lot more than this, but I wanted to put something in this video for you guys to see on what this thing does and how the remote works and all that stuff. I'm not gonna, oh, the button. So on the box, the button that's back here, you can't really see it, that is an on-off button. So when it's pressed in, it kills all the power to the winch. So there's no power going to the winch whatsoever. When it's pushed out, there's power going to the winch, and the winch works. So I just wanted to emphasize that for you guys, that power, that's actually a power button is what it is. I thought it was something else, but I checked with the company. Very, very awesome to talk to, and they told me it was a power button. With it in, it's off, no power going to the winch. With it out, it's on, and you have power to the winch either by the handheld or by the remote control. So let's get winching, guys. All right, so obviously they're gonna wanna have the truck running so there's constant battery voltage going to the winch. You don't wanna run it on no power. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little hook off here, let that hang. And if you guys don't know what this is for here, this little thing, this is to pull the winch out is what that's for. You don't ever want to pull the winch from here at all, from the hook. This is what these are for. These are actually for to yank the winch out. So we'll go ahead and the other nice thing about this is a popper, watch. And it pops down. You pick it up, it releases the line, pops down to lock the line. There we go. So let's pull her out. Oh. Look at that. 100 feet of line, guys. That's a lot of line. Oh, she's stuck. Now, obviously, that's not all the line. We still have a lot of line left. But like I said, this is just a demonstration to show you guys what this looks like. Look at that. There's still so much line left in there. So much line. You can definitely get yourself out of a hole, let me tell you. Definitely. We got the kids in a freaking car here, idiots. All right, we're gonna hook this chain up to something, or hook this hook up to something so we can drag it. All right, we're hooked up to the GTP. We're gonna go ahead and reach under here, and hopefully you guys can see it. Actually, probably reach there, reach under here. Put that out, that button. So that's done. We have our remote right here, guys. Remote control. First things first is you're gonna turn it on, and then we're gonna in. Here we go. Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. So obviously you have to lock that back down. There we go. I don't know how to use a winch. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's about 3,000 pounds. Tell me that's not the safest way to do things. I'm actually standing about 20 feet back maybe from the truck. And Zach's out of the moonroof because he's an idiot. Look at that. Look at that. It's getting much better. So much awesomeness. I love having a winch now. Super excited. Give him a thumbs up, buddy. Look at that, right up to the thing. Ain't that something? No, that's good to go, man. Yeah. Alrighty. Definitely want to adjust everything, but yeah, she did it. She did it. That is not bad at all, guys. Park the truck again here. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Remote control. And it has hardwire too. Definitely has hardwire as well. But that's awesome, guys. Like, I mean, even though we're on flat land and stuff, I just wanted to show you a demonstration of what it is and how it works. I'm really super happy about it. Very, very, very big thanks to Open Road. You guys can obviously check them down in the sponsors link description and go see what they have for your Jeep or truck, or, you know, maybe you want a winch. You know, not bad winches. They're cheap and they work. Obviously, you've seen it work, and you're going to be seeing more videos of it working if I do storm duty for John Doc. You know, if I get stuck up in the woods, up on a mountain somewhere, that was the main reason why I needed that winch, to wrap around a tree or whatever the case may be, which I'm going to be getting, hopefully soon, going to be getting accessories like snatch blocks. I'm going to need some snatch blocks. I'm going to need tree huggers or tree savers, and some other things to make this winch really, really work up in the woods and stuff like that. But it's a freaking awesome winch. Like, it works. And I'm glad I was able to show you guys that it works, and it works good. Other than that, guys, man, I'm happy. This truck is coming along. Eventually, I'm going to do one encompassing video of everything on this truck. Everything that I've added on this truck, all the lights, the bumpers, the lift kit, all that stuff, and what this truck has come from to what it is now. Obviously, if you guys are old heads from the channel from back in the day, you know where this truck came from. This truck has come a long, long distance from what it looked like initially, which I'm very, very happy about. So yeah, guys, other than that, we're gonna end this video. Huge big thanks to Open Road for sponsoring me on this winch. I'm very, very happy with it, and it works really, really well. I'm very, very satisfied, and I'm gonna put it through some tests. Let me tell you, I'm gonna put it through some tests as well, so it should be pretty awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more, hopefully awesome content, hopefully with you guys. And other than that, guys, Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing, and deuces.